let me just start share. I will need Elena and Eldon, Zenda, Bella to turn on your camera. Please, Bella, I can't see your face. Clarice is a bit blurry. All right, so Zenda, Eldon, Elena, please turn on your camera. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. All right, I hope everybody is enjoying your first week of school. Today is really the first day of school, right, for everyone, because yesterday was Teachers' Day. Do you have fun? Right? Do you have fun in school? Yes. I like Elena's, your 2 years. Are they really giving out light? Or is it digital? It's really giving out light. Oh, cool. All right. Y'all can see Elena's 2 years. She's an angel now, angelic years. All right, nice. Thank you, Elder, for turning on your camera. Xander, are you there? Can you turn on your camera, please? Okay, yeah, Bella. All right, so we will start because I know examination is coming, all right, and I really want to do PSLE question first. But I would like to show everyone a video that I took in my kitchen. Just a minute, let me bring it to the other side of the screen, and I'm going to share screen. I forgot to show all of you the video I took last week. So I'm going to play it now. Okay, I'm going to rewind. Okay, let me see whether you can see this. Just a minute. Let me check that y'all can see. Yeah, y'all can see. I'm always checking my phone what y'all are looking at. Right. Now, remember last week there was a question that you have an empty bottle. All right. And then I will put this empty bottle inside a container of water. And then I will release the cover. I'll take out the cover. All right. I'm going to remove the cover inside the water. All right. Can everybody type into the chat what is inside the bottle right now? This is an empty bottle. Everybody type into the chat what is inside this empty bottle. All right, thank you, Bella, Xander. Okay, let me see. It's too fast. I have Irvi, Sanvi, Xander, Elena, Bella. You're correct. Now, Zoe, you say bubbles. But what is inside the bubbles? Actually, there's no bubbles. I haven't even started yet, Zoe. I have not started the experiment. I'm saying right now, yes, Zoe, you're right. Right now, it's an empty bottle. All right, I already took out the soap. Okay, I rinse the bottle very clean. There's nothing in the bottle. It's just air. It's just air in the bottle. All right, so I'm going to put this bottle inside a huge container of water, this black container of water. All right, then inside the water, when the bottle is inside the water, I will take out the cover. Okay, everybody predict what I will see. All right, everybody predict, make a prediction. Type your prediction into the chat. This was a question that we did last week. See whether you remember. What is a prediction? What's going to happen if I remove the cover from the bottle? I insert the whole entire bottle inside water. That means I push the bottle inside water. Then I remove the cover. What will my eyes see? What's my prediction? Okay, thank you, Avi, Bella, Xander. All right, so you all say that you will see bubbles. So later, I will show the video. You say we will see bubbles. Let's see whether it's correct. But other than seeing bubbles, all right, it's actually air bubbles. Other than seeing air bubbles, what else will happen to my bottle? What else is going to happen to my bottle? Anyone, type into the chat. Good job, Xander. The rest, what's going to happen to my bottle? Right now, it's all air in the bottle. But once I push in the bottle and remove the cover, okay, water goes in. All right. Xiao Chen, it's not going to sink. I have to push it in first. I have to push it in. Sanvi, you say it will fill up. Fill up with what? So you have to be very clear, very specific. Fill up with what? Fill up with air, fill up with water. The bottle fill up with what? Okay, so yeah. So good job. Most of you got it right. Yes, good job, Sanvi. Okay, so watch the video now. So I push the bottle into the water. I remove the cover. Okay, actually screw the bottle quite tight, so I was having problem removing the cover. Do you all see bubbles? All right, so I see bubbles, air bubbles, and then when I lift up the bottle, you can see that the whole entire bottle is now filled with water. All right, the whole entire bottle is now filled with water. Okay, water has entered the empty bottle. Okay, clear? All right, So can everybody type into the chat, how are you going to explain this question? Why is it that just now it's only air in the bottle, but when I push it in, when I push a bottle into the water and remove the cover, I see air bubbles. Other than seeing air bubbles, I see that the liquid, the water has entered the entire bottle. The whole entire bottle is now filled with water. All right, so how are you going to answer that? Jerome said air is being compressed. No, that is not what I'm going to write. All right, I did not compress the air. All right, compressing the air will be things like I have a basketball. The basketball, I can still pump in more air. The basketball looks very full. I can still pump in more air. All right, but good try. Okay, Jerome, good try, but it's not right. All right, so cannot say air is being compressed in this case because I did not compress the air. In fact, I let the air come out. Okay, so Irvi, you're right. Bella, you're right. So basically, you have to tell me who comes out, who goes in. All right, so just now the bottle. All right, there's a cover. So inside there is air. All right, then when it's inside the water, okay, I remove this cover. So let me erase the cover. Okay, once I remove the cover, all right, so the air inside is going to come out. So you have to tell me air must come out first because air takes up space. Air also needs space. So the air will come out. That's why you see bubbles. Okay, so once the air comes out, then there will be space. Space for who? Space for the water to go in. Right, so water will now go in. Okay, so how you phrase the question would be, all right, first you must tell me, okay, when cover is removed, oh, all right, when the bottle cover is removed, okay, air in the bottle. I cannot just write air. Air where? Here also got air. Air outside the bottle also got air. Air inside the bottle is also air. So you must tell me air where? Air in the bottle. All right. Okay, leaves the bottle. All right, as bubbles. That's why bubbles are seen. The bubbles is actually air bubbles. So when that happens, all right, there will be space. All right, so there is now space. Just now, no space for the water. But once air comes out, there'll be space in the bottle. There's now space in the bottle for water to enter. Okay, for water to enter the bottle. So you can type this way, water takes up the space. All right, takes up the space previously. All right, previously occupied or taken up. If you cannot spell occupied, right, taken up. Previously occupied by air. So just now the space was taken up by air. All right, but because the air in the bottle will leave. All right, then now there's space. Okay, for water to enter. So water will enter. So basically, you must tell me who come out, who go in. Okay, so it's very clear that who comes out, who leaves, and who enters. You can write you can write come out, you can write leave, doesn't matter. Right? PSA doesn't need very specific words as long as the meaning is there. But what is important is you must tell me air in the bottle. A lot of students will just write air leaves the bottle. Air from where? There's also air outside, you know. There's also air outside the bottle. There's also air inside the bottle. So which air are you talking about? You must be very, very clear. Are you talking about air inside the bottle or are you talking about air outside the bottle? So here you must write air inside the bottle will leave the bottle when the cover is removed. And then that's why we see bubbles. All right, so there's now space in the bottle because the air comes out already. Okay, so now water can go in. Okay, so water also take up space. So water take up space that was this space was previously taken up by the air. Is everybody clear? All right, that's why our IC bubbles and the whole entire bottle will be filled with water. Okay, let's go to the, now these students, all these are the one that deserve the star, all right, because you have submitted the homework to me. All right, so good job, Clarice, Darius, Jerome, Shaochen, Irvi, Siri, and Zoe. Well done, keep it up. The rest of you, all right, please try and submit the work to me so that I can have a look, and then I will give you comments on your answering techniques, because open-ended, a lot of students have the concept, but they don't know how to write the answer. Like for example, here I told you, you must write in the bottle, because there's air inside the bottle, there's air outside the bottle. Which air are you talking about? All right. So you have to tell me who come out, who go in, who comes out, who goes in. Okay. All right. Bella, you use the word displaced, that's fine. In secondary school, you will learn the word displaced. Okay. So Irving, your answer, you tell me air comes out, water goes in, but you never mention the word space. All right. So you need to have the word space. Okay. So I'm looking at your answer in the chat. Okay, Elena, you can't see the worksheet. For such cases, you need to call the help desk. The help desk is very, very helpful. If you do not have the help desk number, let me know. I can type the help desk number, 88 tuition help desk number into the chat to let you know. All right. Okay, let's move. All right, so the rules for those of you who are new to Miss Ivy's class, if you don't understand anything, please do not keep quiet. All right, please type into the chat, I don't understand. All right, so there's nothing shameful about not understanding. It's only shameful if you don't understand and you keep quiet. Then you won't learn. You're wasting your parents' money. All right, so please make sure you tell me which part you don't understand. Even if you're the only one who doesn't understand, it's okay. I'll be very happy to help you. All right, so if I'm going too fast or too slow, let me know in the chat. Okay, I'll be asking a lot of questions. Please answer in the chat. All right. Do not worry about giving me the wrong answer. Just try. Okay. So if you really, really have no idea what the answer is, you just type not sure or IDK. IDK means I don't know. All right. It's okay. At least I know you are listening to me. Okay. And keep your camera on. If you need to go toilet or get a glass of water, don't need to ask for permission. Just type into the chat, I'm going toilet. Then when you're back, you type into the chat, I'm back. Okay, so this is an ongoing promotion. Please continue to share 88 tuition with your family and friends, because they get 25% off. You also get 25% off. All right, let's start. Okay, so for reptiles, all right, let me bring up the Excel file, my report that from those who submitted your answer. Just a minute. All right, so those of you who submitted the answer, very good job done. Only one of you got this wrong. Okay, now first of all, Zoe, can you tell me reptiles, are there reptiles that cannot go into water one? Zoe, are you able to think of one example of a reptile that will die if you put it in water? It will drown in water. Some reptiles need water, some reptiles don't need water. Some reptiles will die if you put it in water. So, Zoe, would you like to try? Give me an example of a reptile. I can draw it for you. If I see this, I'm scared of it. My drawing not very good lah, you imagine. So what am I drawing? Then open your eye lah.
Snake.
Yeah, snake. Okay. Do you know that some snakes, there are many species of snakes in the world? Snake is a reptile. Some snakes they live in water, they will not drown. But some snakes they have to live on land, they cannot go inside water. All right, so take note. So there are some reptiles that live in water, but some reptiles do not live in water, they live on land. All right, so hang on, let me admit someone first. All right, so I'm going to write here some, all right, reptiles live in water like crocodiles. And then some reptiles. Everybody type into the chat, what is the opposite of in water? I want to see your phrasing. In water, type into the chat, what's the meaning? What's the opposite word of in water? The person who just came in, Pauline, is that, let me see. Do I have a Pauline? Is that your name or your parent name?